is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
Welcome. Everybody said, oh, shit. What's going to happen on this show? Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. I am your co-host for the day. And we're going to have a good time today. I hope everyone is well. To my right, we got the one and only, my brother, Mellow Man.
You got to show me some taps, B.
Oh man, I got you.
You know what I mean?
I remember way back in the day. I went over to your crib and I played on the track over there, child.
That's right. Been a minute. Need some new taps.
Exactly. And then down yonder, we got the one and only, the Concentrate King, Kelly Blaze.
What up? What it do? We said fuck the treehouse today.
Oh, we'll get to them. All right. We got right here my man E-Zone, one and only Milligram King, and not to forget the guys in the treehouse, even though I kind of did.
Yo, how you guys?
You know, I mean, the Bolton Blombo, Rah, and the Dominator.
Yo, Mellow, you had us on our toes yesterday. We thought you were going to take a hit. You had us worried.
Yeah. I'm sure my bro was watching somewhere, was going, don't do it.
Yeah, I heard that you was in it to win it. Like, what was going on?
No,
like,
you know, Steph wanted me to partake in, and I said, okay, as long as, you know, it's on the show here, I'll do it, you know. But after you see what happens to me, you know, just hold me down, you know what I mean? And he was like, well, give us a scenario of what this might look like. And when I gave him the scenario, he was like, okay, just leave the shit alone.
What was the scenario?
Well, the scenario was this. After I take one good strong pull and it kicks in, I start getting this paranoid thing going on. And, you know, the devil can see what I'm doing, and why does he know me, and why is he looking at me like that, and why is Jesus across the street, and how come my mom's calling me in 3 different languages? Hey, listen, what's going on over here? You better pay attention. Why you want to climb that wall?
Damn.
So all of this is happening. Wow.
All in one thought.
Damn.
So
somebody gave you some primos.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Nobody had
Terrible.
to give me down. You know what I mean? I gladly did those.
Wow.
But this was some other stuff, but that came from the homie Shag, rest in peace. And
Oh, Shag, my man.
yeah, and it was coming over in gas tanks, you know.
Yeah.
So I was smoking a lot of fumes. Either way, long story short, if I'm gonna do it, it would be here as an exclusive only here. You know what I mean?
And it's, you know, it's a safe zone.
Yeah, you're in good company.
You're in good company.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, we can all have fun over here.
Yeah. What was it? When did you stop? Like, when did you actually stop saying I'm done?
It was 24 years ago. I had to go to rehab and all kind of shit for it to get all those toxins from the gasoline out of myself. They put me
for
in a
weed?
straight jacket.
What?
Yo, the whole 9. I had to sweat all that out, and
God,
it was
damn.
hectic.
I mean, it was a process, I'm sure. Right?
Yeah,
They put you in a straitjacket?
in a straight jacket. Yeah.
What the fuck were you doing? What were you smoking?
Well, I mean, like I said, this
Yeah.
particular marijuana was coming over in gas.
Yeah, they've
right?
been doing
So
it like that. Yeah.
They had bled over a little too much into the weed, and so when you try to pick it apart to put it in a zigzag, it was hella sticky. I mean, more than supposed to be. And then when you try to light it, you had to keep constantly lighting
go
it
out.
because it was moist from the gasoline fumes, right? So just do a chemical imbalance in me.
No,
And that's kind
crazy.
of when I had to retire.
How long were
I
you in the
would do it.
straitjacket for?
It was only like a matter of a day or two, day and a half.
Enough.
If you
put
Long
me in one of them,
enough.
but 20 minutes, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I mean, who wants to really
I
be in
can't
the
stop
stage?
moving and fucking. You see me, I'm all cracky naturally. So.
Yeah, no one really wants to be in a straitjacket unless that's your type thing. If you're into that type of
Oh,
kink,
like getting plowed, and
whatever
stuff
like that. Yeah,
I'll put a girl in a straitjacket. That's different, But I ain't wearing that motherfucker.
No, it was crazy.
All right.
'Cause I'm very hella claustrophobic already. So you put me in that and this bananas,
Oof.
So
Man, I can remember the first time that I got like paranoid off of weed, and it was actually going to a Dodger game. I was with my brother. I was about like 15, early. And I remember we had like kind of nosebleed seats. And then I saw the stairs, and all of a sudden I got paranoid to walk up the stairs.
Thought
And I
you
was
were
kind
gonna
of, I was kind of making the scene a little bit. Like I was really nervous to go up the stairs. Oh my God, I can't move. I can't do. I'm holding on to the rail. Like,
And bitches are steep.
people were looking at me like, "Yo, what's wrong with this kid?" And my brother, all he was doing was laughing. He was just like busting up laughing. So that feeling of anxiety, I didn't hear voices. It was the anxiety of, man, I can't do that. I can't go up that high. What am I doing?
yeah,
And
it's real.
it is real.
It's real. It's a real feeling in your head, a real thought, and it could leave you stuck, man. You know what I'm saying? It could leave you stuck there for a minute. And I mean, there's techniques now that you've learned. You learn how to breathe and all that kind of stuff. But when it's happening to you and that world feels like it's caving in on you and closing up on you, that's when you really need those techniques.
It's all about breathing. That's it. Really is.
Yeah.
You gotta breathe.
It is. Breathe out of it. Like I had one really bad, like paranoid shit my pants. Probably the same age, like about 15. No, definitely younger. Shit. Probably 13 or 14. And we were going to the city it was Christmas time. So they had, all of Fifth Avenue was done, Rockefeller Center's done up. Like it's beautiful. So like, all right, let's get high and let's go. So we jump on the F train in South Jamaica, and then we get off on Fifth Avenue. I think it was Rockefeller Center, actually. That's the exit. So we get up from the train. We had smoked, and I was so high on the train. When I came out, there was so many people, and they have like barricades because of the amount of tourism. Like they have like barricades on the sidewalk to keep people in place. And it's like, I thought somebody got killed. It looked like a crime scene. I kept asking my boy, yo, what happened? He's like, the fuck you told me? I was like, what happened? What happened? There's cops everywhere. In my mind, I was like in a murder scene, and I still remember it. In my mind, it was nothing like what happened. It was just so busy, and I had mad anxiety. I was like, I thought, I don't know, felt doomed, and I was like, that was the last time that ever happened. Actually, no, edibles was on the next time that anxiety kicked in. Edibles, that would be it. They'll put me over.
That's crazy, man.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, people.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's a pretty legit story, man.
It's real.
What happened?
Yeah, that's exactly what it's saying. What the fuck happened? Why is it like this? But yeah, that was it.
Word.
What about you, Ezone? Any paranoia or
No, I would just get
Anxiousness.
paranoid when every time you just see a cop. That's the most
normal.
paranoia I got. Yeah. Nothing ever happened out of like paranoia. I destroyed a lot of weed when like I thought we were gonna get caught and shit. Where you're like, but it wasn't like that.
yeah?
I remember getting pulled over by the cop, being a little tipsy, a little high. And for some reason, I got straight sober the minute that I heard it, woo!
Yeah.
At least according to what I felt. And then upon doing the little walk and everything like that, I was cool until they said the breathalyzer and everything, and then they took me away. But yeah, it's
So you got a DUI?
it got reduced to wet reckless.
Okay.
Okay. And then when it happened the second time, it happened the day that my first wet reckless was expiring.
You got lucky.
I got real lucky
Big
because they
time.
tried to double it up, like make it, because that would have gave me 2 DUIs. I would have been fucked.
Where
that was like
year?
10 years
Yeah.
later.
Yes.
10 years later, same day,
Wow.
Exactly. 10 years later.
the date.
Wow.
Yeah. We get
Fucking
fucked
talk
up.
about
The
luck.
judge, you just
One
never
more
learn,
day.
huh?
Yeah.
He looked like, well, look at this. I'm like, what happened? He said, wet reckless.
What is wet reckless? I don't know that charge. We don't have that in New York. We have DUI, DWI.
Well, wet reckless is just a lesser DUI charge.
Gotcha.
If you can get your lawyer to get you a wet reckless, what that does is it doesn't put the DUI exactly on your record, but
Right.
you have to do probation, and you have to do a certain amount of years. Don't get caught with anything, and then
That's
you
the
get it cleared
DUI.
off.
That's the DUI in New York. So DWI is driving while intoxicated. That's the worst one. That's like if you're over the limit.
Right,
If
okay.
you're under the limit, but you're still a little fucked up, that's driving under the influence. So that's the you're wet and reckless.
Yeah.
Would be the DUI because
So
that's
how,
two different.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yep.
So, I officially have 2 wet recklesses, but I think they're off the record now. I think so. I'm trying to clear my record.
Yeah, it's getting crazy because if you had shit like that, this new guy coming back through is saying he's gonna deport motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And that shit is crazy to me because I got 2 of them about 20 years ago, back to back though.
DUIs or
Yeah,
or
DUIs.
wet reckless?
No, they were DUIs, bona fide. I was happy they got me off the road.
It's true, man. I'm so
You know what I mean?
grateful that I didn't kill somebody, bro. I really was very irresponsible. I'm not even proud of it.
Did they know who
Yeah.
you were?
No. It was Hollywood police, and I was just happy that they just when you just want to go to sleep and
Yeah.
you know better, and you just want to get that sandwich and go to sleep. You know what I mean? It was one of those. That's how bad it was.
Damn.
If you're ever looking forward to that sandwich, shit is bad.
I was like, yo, just hey, you got me.
They got like a 3-inch
Where's the
slice
sandwich?
of cheese, some stale bread and bologna.
With that mystery meat. Or that's when it's
Halal bologna. That's
yeah.
what it usually is in New York.
what the halal is this?
Blessed by the rabbi.
Yeah. No, that's kosher.
Oh, that's kosher.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's
Yeah.
the other one. But yeah, they're all different religious blessings of blessing meats.
So I'm seeing in the YouTube chat that there is a poll, and it's basically asking should Mellow smoke.
There's a poll going.
There's a poll going.
What's the
That's
poll
so
at?
dope.
I mean, I think that you impressed them so much. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
That they would like to see some of these actions again. I don't know what the vote is. Well, what's the voting like?
It says 72% of 73% of the chat now says yes. Mellow
Light it
should
up.
smoke.
73%.
I mean,
We'll wait till
wow.
he's back.
You're
Next
kind of in
party.
like a little smoke heavy crowd right now, Mellow.
Yeah.
You got a lot of smoke around you. You might just get secondhand high.
No, that's gonna happen anyway, and then I'll leave here. I'll be hella hungry and hella sleepy, but that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. I think I'm getting better. I don't need the gas mask as much anymore, but 73% is impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a hit if you take a hit.
Well, I know
Yeah,
you
me
will.
too.
I know you
Me too.
will.
I'll join.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, I'll take a hit if you take a hit. Well, I'll join in.
Yeah, I'll wait. We'll see
Till
what the
B
numbers
gets
do. As the numbers climb, we wait for Be Real to get back, and I want to make sure. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I
No, we gotta
wasn't.
do it
I
right
wasn't
now.
thinking
We're not
about the.
good
weight.
enough
I
to
wasn't
make
thinking
this
about
drink.
the weight.
Come on.
I wasn't thinking about the weight part. I mean, why wait? We're here. We're all. It's
Yeah.
we're all together. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I mean,
you'll be here. You'll be here.
I'll get you some water.
you know.
It'll be all right.
Well, the poll is still climbing, so we have to see what.
The poll is going to definitely.
Yeah,
climb.
you ain't. Listen, you're not gonna get the polls on your side.
The
Prom-
poll.
Right,
The
I
poll
can
was
already
not.
tell. It's going higher.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. No, the poll was not. Should Mellow smoke when B-Real gets back?
Okay.
The poll was, should Mellow smoke? So let's keep it 1,000.
Yeah.
So all this wait till B-Real gets back. We don't have to do that because that's not what the poll said.
There's no clause there.
There's no clause. So basically, if you want to smoke one with us, you're more welcome to do that.
All right.
Am I being saucier?
Oh yeah,
Is
a
that what
bit,
it
a
is?
little bit.
Hard.
It's a little bit. A little bit.
hard saucing, bro.
A little hard
Hard
sauce.
sauce, that-
All right. All right.
Moving right along.
Moving right along. Today is National Cabernet Franc Day.
Sounds pretty A-tony to me.
Yeah, if you're into your white wine, today is the day, Cabernet Franc.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be doing that today, but
Cabernet is nice.
Cabernet is
It
nice.
This is a good
Cabernet is nice.
Cabernet.
National Sock Day.
The fuck? Come on, man.
You guys not
Where is
National
C
Sock
Mizzle
Check
when you
Day.
need him?
Serious.
How often do you throw away your socks?
How often I throw away my
Yeah.
socks?
I
Once
used
they
to
get
hold
to
on
it-
to them for a cool minute, but then I'll stack up on socks, and then like I remember one day I'm just like, oh, you're only supposed to have them for like 2 months, I think, 2-3 months.
I used to kind of wait. Well, back when I was young, I used to wait till like they got drunk. You know, that they lose the elastic at the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
What?
now it's like, you know, I can go like a yearly run.
I was about to
you
say,
know?
there's no time. It's kind of more like, are they dirty? Because I'll be wearing my socks with no shoes. So sometimes my dogs get out and I got to go chase them. Like those socks are totally.
If they got holes
done.
in them,
No, even if they get too dirty where you can't get the dirt out of the bottom because you were walking around in them,
right?
then they're done. That's when they go. When they have
You
a
know.
permanent dirt track.
I usually rock them until you know how the bleach, when you wash them, the bleach gets to
Yeah.
tearing through them, and next thing you know, you start getting that little fuzzy circle. Next thing you know, you get a hole. All that. That's when I chuck them.
Okay, no, that's safe. Okay, and also it is Santa's List Day.
What do you turn your list in today? Like, what does that
I guess
mean?
so. What does that mean?
Yeah, like I guess today's the day. Gotta
When
get
we
your
were
list.
little, we
Like
had
the
till the
IRS
24th at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, I think it's early.
It's hella early.
Today's the day that Santa puts together his list of naughty or nice children.
There you go.
Oh, so it's Santa. It's on Santa today.
Get it. Yeah, yeah. Well, what was the name of that fucker who would beat these kids? There's a good guy. What's his name? There's fuck. What's the name of not Santa? He like takes all the bad
Scrooge
kids.
or whatever.
No, bro.
The Grinch.
Nope. There's another name for this fucker. But
Uh,
it's a great story, and he's like almost like a devil.
Babadook.
No, god damn it.
Puff Daddy.
There he goes.
Here we go.
There I go again. Fuck.
Shit. Oh, Krampus. That's his fucking name.
Yeah, he snatches.
That's
kids
his
or
name.
some shit.
Krampus is his
Krampus. Never
Yes,
heard of
and
the
he
guy.
snatches kids up. Can we pull
Is
up
this
some Krampus?
folklore or is
Yeah,
this real
fol-
shit?
Well, is
there a
all
movie?
of that folklore, or is there really a fucking Santa Claus dropping presents and reindeer flying around? It's all folklore. So yeah, in the same realm.
I mean, there's a Santa tracker.
Yeah, there's a what?
There's a Santa tracker. You know.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you don't want to.
Yeah, look at Krampus. Looks like a fucking devil.
crazy.
Yo, why am I 57 first hearing this now?
Yeah, he's great, man. Imagine scaring your kids with that fucking guy.
How Krampus, huh?
Yeah,
I've never.
it's great.
Krampus
Okay.
looked like Baphomet a little bit, didn't he?
All right,
He did.
Fuck.
that's crazy. Yo, any of you guys have seen the new documentary on Yacht Rock?
No, I've heard of it, but I do want to see it because I've heard there's a.
Highly recommended.
Okay.
I think it really shined a different light on the whole genre and how it came to be, and they even talk about the hip hop, influence of Yacht Rock on hip hop and everything, and it's definitely well put together, and there's a lot of Michael McDonald in there.
There should be.
I heard of this Yacht Rock
Yeah.
the other day. Let me see. Give me the description. Groove-infused documentary explores how a breezy music subgenre became a decade later. Did I read that right? Become cool a decade later. Okay.
I highly recommend it. I was talking about it with C minus, and it's definitely something that you should see if you're into the genre. I thought about
Yacht
it.
Rock. We're talking about people like Michael McDonald. These dudes.
Doobie Brothers,
The Doobies.
yes,
Foreigner,
yes.
Shit like that.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Boston.
Ambrosia,
Almost like dad rock type shit.
soft rock. They used to
Soft
call
rock,
it
yeah,
soft
yeah.
rock. Like
And reminiscing.
There you go, bro.
That type of
Steely
shit, right?
Dan, yeah.
Steely
see?
Dan, yeah.
like you
Ambrosia.
remember back in the day, they would have the commercials about the little collections, the K-Tel collections of
Yes.
soft
They
rock,
just called it soft rock.
and they called it soft rock. But the
Get
way
13 CDs for a penny type shit.
that
No,
exactly.
that's Columbia House,
Columbia
bro.
House, yeah.
right.
That
that
was
from-
Columbia House. Oh yeah.
But they would have like K-Tel,
Shit.
was one of those labels that would come out with these collections, and they would have like soft rock, and they called it soft rock. But the way it came about with being Yacht Rock was based on a YouTube series comedy skit. It was like a series. It was a show, and it was these comedians that were making fun of the artists, like dressing up like the Doobie Brothers and Steely Dan and all these fools, and making it like showing like how they made the songs. So this is how the whole Yacht Rock, because that's what the name of the show was, Yacht Rock.
Right.
So
is it a series or one?
no, it was a series.
Oh, okay,
It was a series on YouTube. It was like,
Oh no, I'm talking about the thing that you just watched. Is that?
oh yeah, it's
movie
called
or
Yacht
series?
Rock. It's called just Yacht Rock.
No, I'm saying, is it one episode or multi?
No, one episode.
One episode.
Yeah, it's just one thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
all the
I'm
way
gonna
through.
watch that, B, because
Sure.
I stay listening to those type of records, yo. Still to this day.
Of course.
You know,
Right.
reminiscing and Meg, whatever, if you'll come back to you did always dun, 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 dun. I love that type of shit.
All of that. I mean, I can't go for that. There are
I
all the
can't
genres,
go for that. Yep.
right?
Yep.
And if you really listen to that music, the heavy metal, the hard rock guys were not doing that nor singing in that way. You
No,
know,
they weren't.
they were not going in that direction.
Yeah.
These guys were like musicians that had chops. They listened to R&B, kind of jazzy.
Yeah, we're
fusion.
talking about Caldwell. This
Bobby
guy.
Caldwell.
Bobby
You know,
Caldwell.
So you have these people out there. So their music had like grooves, like them kind of like R&B-ish.
Bob
like,
Skaggs. Yes.
Toto,
Yeah.
all that stuff. So it was really like close to like the R&B stuff. So that's why like some of that stuff got to like on K-Day back in the day.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right. KGFJ.
KGFJ, all
right,
them,
on
all
the
them
sister
stations.
station,
Exactly. So it's
Some of them dudes would sound black. You know what I'm saying?
Bobby Caldwell.
Bobby Caldwell.
For sure.
Bob Skaggs.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Bob Skaggs.
Bob Skaggs,
Yeah,
exactly. And what's his name?
Michael McDonald.
Joe Cocker. That was another one. Joe Cocker
Joe
at that
Cocker.
voice for sure.
Yeah, that list is heavy, man. They
Yeah.
had a lot of hits in that genre.
Yep.
And a lot. I mean, believe it or not, everybody, when I'm driving down the street, I got the windows down, but I'm bumping, either Bobby Caldwell or, one of these other guys. People looking at me like, what's wrong with you? Realistically, it's like, what's wrong with you? Because, it's great music that they left behind, and I think there's still some nice grooves there that we can even sample from.
Definitely.
well, that's
Especially
what
the
they were doing.
samples, because it's be very reminiscent for the OGs and the younger kids. It's one of those melodies will forever be hits. So
Yeah, like I know this female, she's about 34 years old, 24 years younger than me, and stays on that vibe and that frequency because of her father, right? And who were passing down this music to their children. And basically she's like a millennial, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Which is dope.
we're keeping it alive.
Yeah. So again, this is much recommended. This, from the movie guy that I am that does B movies and comedy movie night. I take my word for it. This is a good one. Check it out. You'll learn some things. All right.
That might score me some points later, Eric.
I will check it out.
It could. It definitely could. I mean, these are the songs they will play on like love songs on the coast.
That part.
You know, but it goes so many, like there's so many fans that are into it because like that, you guys know that's a big genre of music I fuck with a lot.
Right.
Like I have a lot of vinyl records that I have from like the Little River Band, and it's, Stevie Nicks by her solo stuff and
Friday
Fleetwood
night, it
Mac.
was late. We was walking
Yeah.
down to the
Yup.
gate. Yeah,
That
I was
shit is-
thinking of the night.
That shit is. It's like that song is like you can picture so much shit, the way that song goes all around, and then some of the I guess like stuff that other music doesn't have that this has, like the addition of the saxophone or shit like that.
forgot
Like knowing how to play the saxophone used to be some sexy ass
Well,
shit,
see,
bro.
that's
Like,
what I'm
you know
saying.
what I
Fuck
mean?
that
Like,
shit.
Like
Yep.
you used to, like if you could fucking play the saxophone
Yeah.
to a fucking chick, you was getting some pussy. Bro.
See, that's
You know
that's
what I mean?
that's what I'm talking about. Like these musicians were like some jazz players that wanted to do some pop music.
Yeah.
They had them chops and soft rock, and they just had the guitar. They weren't worried about the crazy guitar solo. They were just on grooves. You know what I mean? So you had some like Toto. They are on so many different yacht rock classics.
Yeah.
Of course they.
Them guys, even without them being under the name Toto,
Yeah.
just as the backing band.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Air
This
Supply type shit. I had the
Air
honor.
Supply is
I had
epic,
the honor
man.
to open up for them on a tour of Colombia,
Dope.
and that was dope. But to what you were saying though, records like that, Little River Band. You know what I'm saying? That's the type
Damn.
of shit that we should be looking at that has been untouched. That could be a possible hip hop record.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Yep.
It kind of the documentary kind of just lets you know that music can be gotten from all different types of genres, and they really touch heavy on the hip hop aspect, and they interview Prince Paul, Questlove, and De La. They use a lot of that. Yacht rock was on whole 3 Feet High and Rising. There was a lot of it.
That was the first genre too that I remember that, well, at least for my age, that I was like, oh damn, like timeless artists were not collaborating with each other like as much in like this genre. You would see like it was like the songs like Black Magic Woman with Santana and and is it Stevie Nicks? No,
Not that particular
no,
one,
but
Yeah,
there-
that's
there's,
right.
but there's those collaborations like that. There's Kenny Loggins and Stevie Nicks. Whenever I call you
Yeah,
friend,
they-
songs like that. Michael McDonald and Kenny Loggins, which is another one.
Yes.
Even though it wasn't like, I'm featuring, but those vocals, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yo, that they talk about that very song in the documentary.
whenever I call you friend,
Yeah,
I love that song.
of how big that was influential for Kenny Loggins. That was called in as a favor, but I'll let you see it.
yeah,
I mean, it's really, really dope. So see it out there, people.
I almost wish I had like an hour procedure to go at the dentist so I can be like, because they let me watch the TV while on Nas. It's the only time I'm ever gonna watch TV on Nas, because
I
I
would
have
do
to
it.
be there.
I would do it.
But it's expensive.
Bolton, what-
Is yacht rock or soft rock more popular now than it was back in the day?
No. Back in the day, that shit was large.
Yeah, it's huge.
I
They
mean,
had
it was
its own
huge.
radio stations playing that shit around the clock, for real.
I think as with different genres now, like some of those legacy groups that are still around, they're still packing the house. Like Toto and Ambrosia, these guys are still touring.
Yeah.
Christopher Cross. I didn't know that guy made 12 albums. I mean, he's been on his grind, and he blew up on his very first album. He killed it. So these guys are still out there, and now through Spotify and all the streaming platforms, people are knowing about this stuff. And like I said, this documentary kind of like puts it all together. So check it out. Bada bing, bada bow. Talking about like streaming stuff, this Kendrick and Drake thing is like Drake came in #1 stream rapper on Spotify, 8th year in a row.
Just now, those just
Yeah, that's not. This is
Drake?
current. This is current news. This is current news, right, Dom?
So why is he suing if he's #1?
I don't know.
Biatch.
I don't. But then you got Kendrick's "Not Like Us" is the most streamed song on Apple Music. So it's really split, like where people are listening to these guys. But it's interesting. I know I heard that Kendrick dropped his tour dates.
Yeah.
I
I don't know.
I see that he's making his last stop in Toronto.
Yeah, on Father's Day. That's crazy.
I'm not up on things. I'm in a very good place. I'm
That is
still
a
banging
horrible list.
the Zagora album by Loose Ends. You know what I mean?
Dope.
And that's where I stay. Kind of. I'm not paying attention to that anymore.
I thought he was gonna say,
You know
"I'm
what I'm
still
saying?
banging hot chicks."
Oh no,
Like-
that's
It sounded like there was going to be an incredible lead in.
like he's like,
if
I don't
I'm
got
lucky,
time
it
for
will
this.
be.
I'm like,
But no.
whoa, Mellow.
No. I'm just, it's great to see the kids doing their thing, and I think staying more in my lane is what makes more sense. The classic hip hop lane and that whole thing that we're, blessed to be at now. I'm not really paying attention to that. I really don't know what happened with Drake and the other guy, other than let's all just be out here getting our money, man. And
Well, I think that's the that's the ultimate thing. I mean, for me, it's just like, it's good to be knowing about all the stuff that's kind of going on. But like you say, as far as music and what I'm listening to and what I make, I feel like I'm on a lane that's kind of different and maybe kind of more old school or gold school, not old school, gold school. And I'm fine with that. I'm not trying to make music like, what's going on today. I don't. It doesn't come out.
Yeah, because you can't.
It doesn't come out because that's not kind of like where I'm from. I'm hearing different things. I hear different melodies, different things. So, I definitely hear where you're coming from, because a lot of that stuff, if you're influenced by it too much and you try to get in that lane and that vibe, and you force it, it's not going to work out, and your fans are going to know it.
The other part of it, I walked in my bedroom last night and something was playing on YouTube that I had on the TV, and it was about how many rappers, young cats, had been shot and stabbed.
Were you watching Swamp Stories?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on, young guys, let's get this shit together, man. Like, dying so young at 23 and 24 and 25. And it just let me know that I was very proud to be from the 80s and the 90s and these other eras that were contributing without so much of the drama, and we were able to do amazing things. I don't know. It's just sad to see a mother crying over her rap son dead in Chicago, on the Chicago street at the age of 24. It's just.
I do see that a lot of those stories where I'm just like, damn. And I do also see that, like, certain eras where I'm just like, fuck, man, the 90s probably like killed off a lot of talent that was out there. That was, because it was active as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, and imagine there's a lot of like artists that were like fools that were out there banging. There's fools that knew how to throw dope ass placas and shit.
Yeah.
Or fools that could have been dope tattoo artists, and you just see a lot of that shit. You're like, when you look at the history, because I like, just my algorithm is so crazy, so I know exactly the channel you were talking about. This guy covers all hood shit.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. So
I accidentally walked in on that.
It keeps me. It just keeps you up on game. You're like, damn, that's what's hot in the streets. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah, because to die has never been fly. You know what I mean?
No.
It ain't never been fly. But I was really, devastated watching this whole thing. I stayed watching about 5-7 minutes of this thing. Like, really, it's like that? This one, that one, this one, that one, and down the line they was dropping like flies. And I'm like, if that's what's in the music today, there's something wrong. And I think there needs to be some interjection of positivity within all of that.
No, you're absolutely right. They really on some old different shit. And the thing is, like, you come from a different era. We come from a different era. We've done our due. We've done our negative stuff, whatever like that. But we never like put in a music like the message of, what's going on like that. To make it that negative.
And we had examples as well, like when the bridge was over, the bridge war. Remember that?
Yeah.
With KRS-One and MC Shan, none of that ended up with
Drama,
exactly
dead brothers
killed
out in the Brooklyn Bridge and shit like that.
Exactly.
LL and
Stayed on the
OD
record,
and this
bro.
one and that. It stayed on the record, and I think those records should be a lesson to these young brothers as to how to do that correctly and still make a living.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
That was a brutal beef, man. Interstate beef, because it was like, nice work, bro. That's a big motherfucker too, man. What is that? 4 grams, probably.
Damn.
Whatever fell out of the jar.
Check it out right there.
I had flour. There's a lot of flour in that bitch too. What was I just saying?
No, but you were saying
Yeah.
those wars, the MC
Yeah, bro.
wars.
Like, because both songs were so good. Now it's from Queens, so when KRS, it was a great song, but it was still taking the beat, and you're like, man,
It's gotta hit different. It had to hit different being there and it happening there.
While it was happening,
Both rappers are there.
Yep.
We only with Kendrick, you only got the LA side. I'm sure that they're Drake fans, but it's not as everything is going on right there.
Right.
MC Shan was from there. KRS was from
right.
there.
It was
Everything.
interstate beef.
Interstate
it really
beef,
was, but
crazy.
Still, the boroughs, we all take our shit mad serious where
Right.
we're from. So it makes a big difference. And it sucked when the song is a banger and it's about you. It's like, like Hit 'Em Up. You know what I'm saying? From Tupac.
Yeah.
Yo,
The
people
coldest
on the East Coast.
the
still
coldest
rock the
line,
shit
bro.
out of that.
That's why I fucked your bitch,
You
dog.
fat
yeah,
motherfucker, yo.
I was
Come on,
like,
man.
dude, like,
How do you not like that song? Like that
and
song.
I'm not gonna
is
discredit
fucking
Biggie's
hard.
comeback because he came back too, but it
that
just
song was
the way
dope.
that shit starts out. I don't even the other fools didn't even have to go hard. He was like, I'm gonna just let my little homies ride on you because he already fucking just. He kind of just when he came in there swinging, bro. That shit was just
Came out with a 12 gauge. And just,
Yeah, I mean, we were there. I remember being there for that, the East Coast, West Coast thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't really East or West Coast. It was them two brothers
Right,
against
exactly.
each other.
Exactly.
The rest of us separated ourselves from that, if I
Yeah, it
remember
was just
correctly. And I
music.
think
Yeah,
that was
right,
heady
right.
of brothers like
Yeah.
Sadat X or whatever. You had us on this side, the Beat Nuts and brothers like that knew how to separate ourselves from that. However, just be like, you know what? When I come to Cali, I know I got family there.
Right.
Or when I go to New York, I know I got fam there.
We never had problems going
No,
back
bro.
east, and there's a lot of artists from New York that didn't have any problems coming to LA. You know, during this time of beef,
Yep.
East Coast West Coast beef. I think that part of it was media fabricated.
It was.
It was basically two crews that were big on their coast, their side.
Yeah.
And they came together and bada bing.
I had friends that were DJs that were traveling back and forth. And man, their sets were selling out. There was no beef. They weren't getting jumped or harassed. Like you said, it was more on the radio and between those crews.
I think
People
media,
weren't trying
TV, the TV media was also trying to really discredit a lot of everybody else and
Right.
trying to separate this. And I think people like Dionne Warwick didn't help. People like this other lady, she was high-powered politician. And
Dolores, not
Dolores Tucker.
Yeah, Dolores Tucker.
You know, they were really trying to break it all up at the time. So you had all that going on. But I think the rest of us did so well to stay out of it. It was like, yo, and I still got love for this one, and I still got love for that one. But that's where it ends. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm not carrying or bleeding those two niggas' beefs into what our relationship is over here.
Right.
And the other person felt amicable about the
Yeah.
same thing in the same way, right? So now looking at it, and I think, we're at a dangerous time where it could go all bad. You know what I mean? Especially now, cats are out here squeezing like it's, going out of style. And I think you have to just be more responsible with this thing called hip hop now.
Agreed. Bolton, where are we in the poll? Should Mellow smoke?
Right now, we're still at 73%.
It
All
ain't
right.
the
Goodness.
Okay, we're keeping this, we're
Bolton,
gonna keep
that-
tabs, throughout the show.
I got a question for you to look up, Beery. What's the highest streamed platform? Is it Apple Music? Is it Spotify? Like, who gets the actual most streams? Just curious.
You know what? I'd be
what I'm saying?
throwing some number at
Yeah,
you
I have
that
no idea.
have no idea, but I would have to guess Spotify.
Why? Is because it's free or something? Or
well-
there's a free version?
I don't know about. There's
I
a
see.
free version.
It's
I
saying
pay for Apple Music,
it says Spotify is the most popular music streaming platform with over 515 million monthly subscribers.
They were the
They-
first. They were the first. I mean, Apple Music
Yeah.
came after that. So when it came to the streaming thing, a lot of people were on Spotify.
I love Apple
Early.
Music because I pay. I think it's like
Me too.
$15 a month to $20
Fuck
a month.
yeah.
Me
you
too.
can download any song you want and play it.
Yeah.
I think Spotify is that the one that you can't like? You got to like choose a playlist. I remember I went.
No,
to
no,
one-
no. Let me retract this
Yeah.
quick. Spotify has 515 million active users and 210 paid subscribers.
Okay.
But Spotify, you can actually download music just like Apple Music and go anywhere you want. You can
Oh, you
download
can.
You can.
video podcast,
Oh,
and
okay.
everything. Pretty
Yeah.
much
Well,
anything. Audiobooks.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I hate to be the grumpy old ghost here, but I hate them all. As an entertainer, a creator,
I don't blame you.
I hate them all. Our monies is floating in outer space, and these people get their hands on it some kind of way.
Through advertising. not that
I remember
way.
when we was younger, and they said prepare for the future. Remember that?
Yeah.
They would tell us in school, learn computers, or you're not gonna do shit in the future. You're never gonna make it. You're gonna die. Blah blah blah. Well, I'm in the future now, and I happen to think that the music from the 1980s, the Africa Bambadas, the Johnson Crew, Pac-Man, and all these songs, Nucleus was way more ahead of its time then than the music is here in the future that we're here. I think it has diluted, watered down, and lost a lot along the way.
I agree.
When you hear records like Planet Rock, electro hip hop, and these things that Egyptian Lover was doing, if you really think about it, it has lost a lot of it. And I'm not a friend of Spotify or iHeart Music or none of them. These are devils that got their hands on our money and they're not giving it up.
It's a fact. And then making bank,
Making
Big time.
bank.
Paying
The only ones
Devils.
going to the bank is them.
It almost creates like a symbiotic relationship with the artist where it's like you kind of need it for them to set up camp in your area. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's like you kind of then they eventually end up calling the shots the bigger you get.
I mean, to me, I don't think that it's really right that we have to like abandon the collections of being able to own physical collection, go to the store and have our things as opposed to the thing is, you have millions of songs at your fingertips. You subscribe, it's a deal, $9.99, whatever it is. But if the internet goes down, if you don't have anything downloaded on your phone, you have no matter if you paying or not, you don't get nothing.
Fact.
But if you have your physical,
Your vinyls.
you have your
CDs,
vinyls, you have your
cassettes.
CDs, you have your things like that. And every time you get to a place like a Target and you see like the physical section going down with CDs and everything like that, eventually that shit's gonna be gone. You're not able to physically own. It's like I'm paying you to
Hold my music.
to hold my music.
Yeah.
I don't that I don't like. That I don't like.
Well, it also comes with conveniency is a fucking hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Like conveniency is, and people do not want to do shit anymore, bro. So it's like, I feel that even like the thought of somebody going like, oh, I gotta go wait in line for a CD, it's too much for the average person. Like,
Right.
But it's up to the people that really are fans or involved with the culture to keep that shit going.
See, that's
there are people and artists that constantly sell out as much as like even if I don't listen to them, like artists like West Side Gun and the whole Griselda. The whole
dope.
team. I don't. It's not really my thing, but like I respect it. I know these guys are talented, but I buy the fuck out of their vinyl because I know it sells out every time, and I know there's a resale market for it.
Well, the thing also is that with being independent, that's the thing. You can control, your product, your thing. You could put your song on Spotify, but you have to jump through hoops to get that same type of love that a major label is going to pay on Spotify, to get that placement, because it is about placement.
Right.
But what we need to do is just like get our true share from Spotify and Apple Music and take it back from when they started this shit. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because we're owed a lot of money.
And
I think that
you're right.
artists, we're owed a lot of money.
Yeah. I suggest, honestly, you're not going to like this probably, but you know what they say, the best way to hurt them is in the pocket. I suggest we all just take a year hiatus from creating anything and see how they feel. They'll come to the table and bargain with us then. You know
You
what
can
I'm
never get everybody to unify.
That part.
You won't.
And I know that.
That's the sad
I
part.
know that. In a perfect world
Right.
sense, that's what I propose
Right.
and put out on the table. Just stop creating.
Yeah.
Just take a year hiatus, accumulate all these thoughts and ideas, concepts, track them, and then a year from now we'll put them out.
Right, you
It's
can
just
create,
affect
you just don't release.
Status quo.
Yeah, it's just messed
what I'm
up. It's just messed up that when the streaming thing did happen, the labels, they did not go to the artists first and do some sort of negotiation.
They did it without you.
They did it without. And that's for them owning your product.
Because they don't
And-
need to go to you by law, right?
Exactly.
They-
They can go ahead and release a greatest hits album on you, and they don't have to tell you shit. Not if you're signed or whatever like that. If they want to do it, they can do it because it's their music, and essentially they're masters.
Right.
One more thing on this note. Let's talk about things. You have a watch on, you have a watch on, I have a watch on. Why are we wearing these things?
Because it
The-
keeps us.
Because Muggs
No,
gave it to me and
we
it's
don't
Soul
need them.
Assassin's
They're
watch.
they're
gave
they're
it to
obsolete
Dope.
anymore. The newspaper is obsolete. I mean, we could go on and on. How many things we've lost because of the future?
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to be the grumpy old,
It's true. I don't look at
Scrooge.
my watch ever for the time.
You know
Ever.
what I'm saying? But
I always
it's
look at my
something that
phone.
we still hold on
You're
to.
not
Why?
gonna look-
I watch
it's
it
a
for my.
necessity.
I look at it for my steps.
Yeah.
Check it out. Let's see this
Oh,
before we got to move into the insane asylum. Do you have this footage about the woman at the Sacramento Kings game that was on the Megatron on the Kiss Cam?
The who? The one
You have that?
Yeah.
I
Let me
know.
get this up.
I know.
Okay,
who you're talking about.
I didn't see this.
I think the video's up on Pornhub, Bolton.
No.
So it's like they have
The
to be
mom?
careful. They probably stop doing this because people kind of getting raunchy and doing this.
A lot of
Oh, I
people
see
is
that.
out there without the other. It's just they next, you know.
Oh. And then they
go with the kid?
and then they cut to the
come
kid, the
on.
mom and the
Yes.
kid. That's hot.
What a
The
hoe.
dad and the kid, yeah.
Yeah.
That's hot.
She's a who?
Man.
Sure, her dad's proud.
Even the dude
What a
wasn't even
major boner,
expecting it.
KO.
He says, what are you doing?
He's like, oh Jesus.
My parents are here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something.
He's like, nope.
What if you were on a date and your date just ended up doing this?
If I was 19 again, that'd be real fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but like if that's his wife, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like your wife shouldn't be sucking your dick, but like,
Yeah. Not like that.
just I'm not gonna be like, hey, everyone, just like look how my wife does this shit. You know, like, yeah, it's just.
Especially at a game, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, come on, shorty, keep it together.
I mean, there's some people that say that's wifey right there. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
Xavier.
Yeah.
So you know, that's the
Again,
one.
if I was 19, I'd say that again.
That's
but
the
right now,
one.
like, bitch, control yourself, man.
Nah,
You're
I
on
know it-
national
That's
television.
hilarious.
I know a 31-year-old that'll be like, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
Let's do that. And then there's another thing that I don't know how this happened, but you heard about the art piece, the banana with the duct tape,
Yes,
right?
of course.
That
I would
sold,
smash that shit.
That sold for 6.2 million.
Ridiculous.
And the guy that won the bid, Justin's son, he then ate the banana.
Because it's called money laundering, people. That's what fucking high-end art is. if
I
you didn't know.
mean,
Okay, I missed all of this. What's
$6
going on
million
here?
fucking dollars for duct tape banana.
Okay,
ball.
but
It's
fir-
money laundering.
First of
That's
all,
it.
was that fresh or the banana was preserved the whole time?
Doesn't matter. Are people that bored, B?
$6 million
Really?
banana.
nasty,
Come on,
man.
man.
What if you get botulism, man?
I hope he
E.
does.
coli.
Okay, you know what? I follow this guy. I don't know. I see somebody repost his videos, but he's totally against the whole modern art movement in the United States because he brings examples of how other places treat art, and I made it on my to-do list when I go to Japan in February to go visit their contemporary art museum because they treat art as a very skilled thing, as it should be. Like, you know, like when you look at you know, like abstract and the
Modern art. And
modern art and the techniques Picasso went through his phases, like that shit was legendary. Like, and then you know, it could be interpreted in so many ways. But when you look at some of the shit there are now, when like you see somebody, it's like, I'm gonna fucking dip both of my feet and hands in paint, and I'm gonna walk around this, and people are gonna see it. I'm like, I understand if you want to do this performing art, but it shouldn't. It's starting to really make us look dumb as a society to other places that really still practice the true concept of how art was taught. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
The people that can actually portray a certain landscape, who can do a portrait, who can capture these certain moments. Because I don't see this shit, this kind of art going down the line and being like, wow, that's some shit that other nations, if they take over, are gonna steal. You know how like when people have museums, like when they have like, they're like, hey, that's a picture King Napoleon had of himself in the fucking castle, and they probably have that in some museum somewhere. Another nation went in there and stole that shit because that was that dope at that time. So ain't nobody stealing this American art.
This is
all
garbage,
just
bro.
Yeah,
It
this is
should
all
be.
straight fucking garbage. And it's that the reason I love art so much is because I always wanted to be good at it. I always wanted to be good at it. I've taken numerous art classes, and you know, art is, you know, I guess is subjective, but I can appreciate the fuck out of the people that are good at it. And that's the reason I always support motherfuckers whenever, like, I think an art piece is dope and I can afford it. I'm like, let me get it.
All I know is that I know that this dude Justin that bought it and he ate it. You have to eat that banana. And I was just thinking about it, like, for a minute. Like, I'm looking to put some art in my house, right? I'm like, yo, man, well, I got duct tape. I got a banana. I could do that.
It's ridiculous.
But, and then I'm just remembering, like, you know, that's going to spoil and it's going to be up there. So you got to eat it. So that's an expensive banana.
Yeah, I mean, look, even if I had LeBron James money and I needed to put
I'm
it
not
somewhere
trying to do that.
and I had to spend it before it got taxed, I'm not buying that.
No.
Two things I don't do is buffoonery and stupidity.
That guy.
I just don't do it.
On the weekend.
I wouldn't do it.
I try on purpose to not be funny or do stupid shit, you know, and I don't know, man. I'm disappointed in society, you know what I mean?
I feel you. I feel you.
disappointed.
You know,
Our stupidity has become like a norm that's accepted. And before, I feel like people used to just be like, "Hey, hold on, now. Somebody's gotta tell them that shit's stupid." You know,
Yeah, like
Oh.
the comedy store, you know, the slapstick, you know.
like
It
no,
is.
for sure. That like if you wanted to do something silly, there's always places like you know, like it's not for everybody, but you know they have the Ding Dong Show at the Comedy Store, and that's late night on Monday night, ran by Don Barris, and that's it's not your typical show that you go see over there, but it's for the people that want to do some crazy shit on there. So it's a place, but this is a whole another fucking thing.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be funny to go viral type of thing. I don't know, man.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Did you know?
Hey.
In 1944, Dennis Wilson of the Beach Boys was born.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
I did not, but that's a legendary brother right there.
And did you know? 1969, Jay-Z was born.
All right.
Hove.
Yes.
Do you know why they call him Hove? What's the Hove?
He has like 55 names.
Hove. Like, what is that? Oh, it's the Hove.
Short
like,
for Jehovah.
Jehovah?
Jehovah.
Because at one time
Jehovah.
he felt he was a god.
Oh,
Bro,
okay.
if you look up the list of Jay-Z names, young, just keep looking them up. He's got like 20 of them. It's
Got it.
ridiculous.
I think
Jay-Z.
you know you reinvent yourself as you go, and you come up with these monikers. And
Yeah. I just didn't know. I didn't know that one. So, all right. Did you know? 1990, Brand Nubians. They dropped One for All. Classic album.
yes, I did. I bought that record in real time. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
That's the man.
Don't let it go to your head. No, that shit.
Yeah, classic album right there. Did you know? 1993, Frank Zappa passed away.
Yes, I did.
Legendary musician. He had the Mothers of Invention, right? That was his group.
Fools that look like that always can withstand doing a lot of drugs.
Like they're like built for it, right?
Yeah, like fools like that, it'd be like push the whole needle. You know what I mean? Like, like you're just like, yo, it's like I can handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like fools, every fool that I know that has had that look, like you know,
I know, I see it. I definitely see it. Like he can do it. Man, well, rest in peace, Frank Zappa.
Do they have that look because they do a bunch of drugs?
I don't know, bro. I don't know what it is about that specific look, but fools that just look like that, just like that specific top left one, that shit right there just says fucking like, dude, I've been on a bender. Coke doesn't do anything for me. Heroin is fucking, it's light work.
And I'm vegan.
Yeah.
No vegan. Not back then. I was about to say my dad had looked at that long hair with that mustache in the 70s for sure.
He was eating
He looks like
tofu.
he's definitely looking for Charles Manson to hang out. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Man, he definitely had a fro. Look at him in the second picture.
Dips a cigarette in Sherm type shit.
Did you know? 1996, Master Ace was born.
Yes, sir.
19 what?
No.
1996.
No, he was not.
1966.
No.
All right. Right here, it says 1996. I was like,
Did you
damn,
dirty,
he
bro.
young?
He 1 year older than me.
Yeah.
He's 5 months older than me or something.
You know.
Yeah, look, he's 58 years old. Couldn't have been born in 96.
He was not. He was born, according to Dom.
Yeah, according
to Dom, it's 1996, man.
Nice.
Blame it on Dom.
No, he wrote it right here. He looked at it. He looked at it. And he says,
And he approved
"This is
it.
good. This is good."
He's 28 today.
Yeah.
He green lighted this. in
He
other
is
words.
28.
Green lighted this idea.
All right. Did you know? In 2007, Pimp C from UGK passed away.
I thought you were going to say he was
Yes,
born
I do.
in 2007.
2007.
How
you say?
He was bored.
Yeah.
He said, yes, you can say in 1967. All right.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, that's it.
For the papers.
The papers. I'm looking at these papers. I mean, there's a lot of papers. You know, thank you for the big print. All right, we're gonna go into the insane asylum. You know, ring the door. If you get your comments and questions and suggestions, that's where you do it. So opens the door. Let's see who is there.
I feel like Aton talks like that at home.
To the insane asylum.
I talk to OG. Come here, OG.
Like he talks like a Russian spy once he's at home alone and shit. Like,
Tell
Like-
him to stop. 9.
I feel like he's talked about certain.
I feel like he has a lisp when he's not.
No, dude, he told like he talked. He goes on my show sometimes, and he talked about this hobby that he has. Like, and I was like, okay, first of all, I don't know anybody who fucking goes and where they throw the fucking plates and they fucking shoot it.
Yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah.
I was-
Shooting.
Yeah, like I was.
Great.
Yeah, and he
Fun.
was. He's like, yeah, that's something I like doing a lot.
He does?
Yeah, bro, and I was
Yeah.
like, there's
We're
no
gonna go.
fucking way. And I was like,
gonna-
where's the spot? And he did have a spot, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna
see
take
how
you.
he
Yeah,
is.
I was like, I'm gonna take you up, and we gotta vlog this. But yeah, I was like that. But then again, I was like, that's very fucking Putin hobby like of you. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck wants to shoot fucking plates? Like, that's some very Putin shit, bro.
He's special, man. Special, real special. Yeah.
They have other words for him, too.
You just shoot it up in the air.
All right.
You can share that later, please. All right, go ahead, Bolton.
Our boy Pev in the Twitch, he's saying, yo, happy Stoned Raiders album release birthday today.
That is right.
Why wasn't that on Did You Know?
Yeah, you got that right.
Hey, Dom, the people have questions. People have questions on what you're putting on here.
Let's see the song list. Can you scroll through?
Yeah, he was actually going to ask, he's asking, what's your guys' favorite song? His favorite song is Bitter.
Wow. That's 23 years ago today, I
My
think.
God.
And yeah, that was a fun album to
Ren.
work on. Bitter is a great song. South Bank.
Well, of course,
Killers,
my favorite is number 11. I'm on that one.
Lowrider,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a
that's
classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number
I'm on
10.
that one.
Don't sleep on number 10.
Red Meth and B, that's a good
Oh,
one.
Psychedelic Vision.
Yep. Psychedelic Vision.
Here's something you can't understand.
Amplified,
Yeah.
though, was it?
Amplify was dope.
Oh, LIFE. That's good.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely some dope tracks on that record.
Cocaine, baby.
So big ups to everybody that's bumping that. Trouble, of course. Classic. 23 years ago. Happy birthday.
Go.
Bump it loud.
All right, next in here, we got Utah Hawk saying, smoking on that Cali Blaze right now. Love
My
this
man.
heady high right after work.
Hell yeah. Shout out to you, Utah Hawk. And yes, I'll get back to you. I saw your message, G.
And you still doing the Thanksgiving sale, or are you doing
It's
a sale
actually
right
a cyber.
now?
It's still going till
Okay.
Friday. So it's BREALTV 25. So yeah, till the end of the week, if you hear it on the show, it's 25% off. That's a big difference.
And you got that Halloween sale going on, right?
Halloween, yeah, it's a little over.
Oh,
think
no.
that's done.
I thought it was still extended.
According to Bolton, you
Yeah, I
all that
you know,
shit.
You don't know.
Yeah, wrong thing. What did he say? Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I was like, you're still doing that Thanksgiving thing?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
It's a little old.
Yeah, so you're doing, what is it, 25% off
Yes,
still?
sir.
Okay, there we
25%
go.
off. And if you live outside of California, there's no sales tax.
There you go, everybody. Check it out, caliblaze.net.
Thank you, Bolton.
And we got Muse. He's asking, or he's saying September 1st, Christopher Cross was at the Hollywood Bowl. Did any of you guys go?
No, did not know that Christopher Cross was at the Hollywood Bowl. I think that before going to see Christopher Cross and me knowing maybe 3 songs, I would like to listen to some of his other records because he's got 12 records.
Wow.
Just to kind of delve into the catalog a little bit. So going to check him out, I won't be like, I'm just waiting for the 3 songs. You know what I mean? I hate that, But yeah, did not know Christopher Cross. He's one of the yacht rock ambassadors.
Straight up.
Jeffro in here is saying in all caps, he's saying, stop saying Drake is an MC. He's just a pop artist.
Who the fuck said he was an MC?
Time that fool out, dog.
Yeah, time him out. Whoever said it. It wasn't any of us. That's for sure.
But he makes a great point.
Yeah, he's a pop star.
Did you see the
Isn't it?
footage that Drake was at Funkmaster Flex.
Oh yeah.
And he's all right. He's giving them bombs. And
Bro, he did the
everything, all right.
Chappelle show. He
And-
did the Chappelle show.
And he did
Make it
not.
louder.
He
Keep it
didn't
louder.
spit nothing.
Not one bar. Turn me
Nothing.
up. Turn me up. Remember Chappelle did that?
Yeah.
He
Turn
basically-
my headphones
Yeah.
up.
That was basically Drake in the studio. There it is. Waiting, and people were saying he was waiting on bars from a ghostwriter because he kept checking his BlackBerry.
You get flagged for playing that, right?
Yeah, I can't play this.
Oh, it's
Oh, man.
hilarious.
But can you just play without like
I missed it. One more time.
It's Hot 97's
Yeah.
clip. They're gonna.
no. Can you play without any audio?
Showing him?
I can't do any video.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Like us for the video and everything too.
Man,
Yeah, sorry
come
about that.
on, man.
You know what that reminds me of, Bobo? I'm sorry. America's out of heroes, man.
Word.
Man, well, moment of
That's
silence.
my opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
Moment of silence for Drake.
Fuck him. I'm making
Yeah.
noise.
It's not over, dog.
During this
America's-
moment of silence.
America's
Yeah.
so desperate right now. It's
It's
pathetic. Who are we?
It's over for this year, and going into next year.
It's only getting worse.
Drake is a
He's
great
not even
artist.
from America.
Drake
Why
is-
do we
and
care?
I'm not
Remember when
on
we didn't care?
yeah. I'm not on Kendrick's, ball sack, but if you cannot recognize the body what just happened, a massacre, it's kind of like not to say that he can't come back. Maybe he got something in the chamber. But right now,
I'm looking forward to the era of a real MC coming back through.
it's coming.
It's
It's coming.
like a Big Daddy Kane type of motherfucker, of
Ooh.
the new generation of the just like a real spitter, just go for the jugular.
It's-
every
They're
time.
out there. They
It's-
just
it's
don't
coming.
get.
It's
They just don't get played.
As a
That's
matter
the
of fact, you
problem.
might be right. Shout out to my boy Hazard. I am a Hazard. Look him up online. Look him up on Instagram. I am a Hazard. Okay, I am a Hazard. HAZERD. My man is a vulture with it.
Yeah, man. There's people out there. They got
There you go,
bars,
right
homie.
there. That kid is something else out of the IE Inland Empire. Crazy with it. Crazy.
What's his name?
Hazard.
Hazard. Okay. I couldn't see.
Yeah, follow that kid. If you're in the chat room, follow him. Tell him Mellow Man sent you. Yeah.
There's a lot of good. There's a lot of good MCs.
Yo,
bro.
I put him up there with like,
Yeah.
the I-Mans, the Sick Jacks, the B Reals, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Like that.
Nice.
Yeah, so here's the Spotify's top 10 most streamed rap artists for 2024.
Terrible.
Didn't we just look at this?
Yeah.
We just kind of looked at the Drake, but yeah, what do you think of this list?
Terrible from 7 down. I mean, terrible.
I mean, they're the most streamed.
Crap.
I
That would say what
mean,
happened to America.
that's like worldwide, right?
Playboy Cardi.
Is
What the
that
fuck?
global? That's global. I mean, you got to think like you go overseas, you go to those clubs, they're playing all the hits. That's what they don't dig into like the other tracks, man. It's all like all the hits, whatever they're playing on their radio.
Have you heard of 24 Karat?
No.
Gold?
That's because it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Or this person I'm making up in the world.
You was waiting for somebody.
I'm giving him an
fuck with him.
identity. This guy has braids,
Yeah.
tattoos all over his face.
Oh, he's good already.
Yeah, and then he
Good.
can spit. He's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna, call him into existence,
All right. He was out there.
and he's gonna have bars galore. He's gonna serve everybody. 24 Karat, stand up.
There it is.
He's coming.
All right, Red Boy's saying, yo, Bobo, we should watch Krampus for B movie
Yeah,
night.
there you go.
Krampus. All right.
Look.
If there's a movie for it,
Didn't
we
even
will
know
check
that.
it out.
Probably fucks these kids up, man.
Yesterday
Fuck
we
them.
played.
Start with every shitty rapper out there.
Yeah.
We played
Come on,
yesterday for B movie night. A recommendation from B Real. He recommended this Perdida Durango, and it had Javier Bardem in there. It had James Gandolfini in there. Rosie Perez. She was the main chick, the main actress. Quite interesting. It was definitely B movie.
I got one for you. It's called Little Cigars. Fool, look this shit up, bro. The
Little Cigars.
Yeah, the cover is like hand drawn and shit. Dude, check
That's
this.
it.
That shit is all like it's like
Another
it's
midget
like
movie?
Charlie's Angels, but all midgets.
Oh man,
Oh yes.
Yeah, dude. It's like,
Yes, this looks great.
you
I saw
have
the little
piqued my
trailer.
interest. You have piqued my interest.
Hell
Little
yeah.
cigars, huh?
I saw the little
Yeah.
trailer running in the corner.
Yeah.
It's great. Look at this. Look up there.
All right.
How do you find these
that's great.
movies?
Yeah, that's somebody definitely suggested.
like,
it to me,
like
yeah.
I just algorithm. People
Yep.
send me shit, but yeah, like I was like,
Oh, that's great. That's great. So yeah, definitely
That's
next
gold.
B movie night. Little cigars. That looks
Is that from back in the day?
1973.
That's dope.
that's
Beautiful.
perfect B movie
era.
era. I like the 70s and 80s.
Oh.
You know, because like the more modern B movies, I mean, you could tell they're B movies, but you know, I mean, you got Titanic 666, for example.
Yeah.
That's B movie. And the storyline is that they resurrect the people that died in the first Titanic. So Jack kind of comes back.
You should do like an 80s night, but good 80s movies. Not B's.
A's.
Like an 80s night, but yeah, the good
Yeah.
stuff.
All right. I'll do it.
The
I'll do
monkeys.
it if you're there.
Or I'll show up for that.
I'll do it if you're there.
Let's do it.
You know,
Let's do it.
Don't be
Where,
like-
where do you do this at?
on Discord.
Yes, you can sign in from home. You ain't got to be in. You ain't got to be on a camera. You could just sit there and watch it, comment.
You can
in the
airplay it
background.
on your TV, and
Yeah.
then you can be chatting and talking to everybody. And you just see everybody that's either talking shit, making funny comments, using gifs or whatever. It's funny. It's very interactive.
Yeah.
You should definitely join us.
Okay.
All right. So
I gotta watch that thing.
let's do that.
Little cigars.
Next one.
When you guys were talking about kind of getting too high, Grant is saying, I got paranoid on shrooms once and left someone's house. Started walking home. Cops pulled up and checked me out. It wasn't fun.
Yeah.
You listen, you can get there with anywhere. It's all about here. You know, it's funny because you said as soon as you take that hit, you start feeling it. You know why? Because you were already mentally preparing and like, fuck, I already know it.
I wish
Once
that was
that
that
take-
simple, Kelly.
Really?
Please. I
You
really
don't think
do.
so?
I really
think a
do
lot
because
of
I
it-
would love nothing more than be sitting here smoking with y'all
Right.
now.
I agree.
And
But I think a lot
like
of-
I said yesterday, I missed the exercise of it. Watching E-Zone put the joint together, that still brings me joy to watch, and then to be able to do it, it's still the exercise I miss.
Right.
You know.
That's like my mother. My mother smoked a whole life. My dad still smokes. My mother gets anxiety. She was like, I can't. The second I'm like, see? Because you're so negative. And she was like, no, it's not that. She's like you, but I disagree. I think you really have it embedded in your brain that this is what's going to happen, so it's going to happen. Like, for real. But I'm not saying it's like a placebo. I'm saying it's actually happening to you, but it's predetermined.
Pre-thought,
That's
like
it
I'm
in your head.
manifesting it all.
It is.
Negative.
You're trying to be positive in your head, saying, I want to do this. But the back of your head is like, you're fucked. That's what's happening. That's what happens to like people like you, my
Yeah.
mom. Once you get to that stage,
Sure.
it's kind of done.
I don't like that voice, the I'm fucked voice.
Yeah. I don't have that voice.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Good.
On the other hand, I love that hat.
Thank you. LA Riders represent. Yo, what's up? It's good, everybody. From the LA Riders.
You went riding on Monday.
Yes. Yeah, we did just a sandwich ride
Go to the shop.
Mickey's, and then went up to that spot like at the end of the where the water is. Yeah, so it
Which
was-
is Mickey's. Is that where the slush puppies are?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good deli.
Yeah.
Today's Wednesday. Today's the ride, yes?
Yeah, I think they're doing a ride. I didn't come prepared.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to join
Yeah,
the ride
can't go
tonight, but yeah, definitely Wednesday nights it goes down. Stone Riders.
All right. Robin the Hood is saying, I can see Bobo tape a drumstick to the wall. That could be your art.
I'd buy that for $7 million.
I was thinking chicken drumstick when you said that. I wasn't even thinking that because one was a banana, and then he said drumstick, and instantly I just thought
Yeah.
piece of chicken. I was like, I'll eat that shit. Fuck
Well,
the
you know,
banana.
at least
Pay
that
$6
if
million
it's
for that.
some bongos
Yeah.
or drumstick like wooden drumstick, it won't spoil.
Won't
It'll
rot.
last. You could say, hey, it's all right. It's all right.
Right.
Yeah.
I consider it.
Steph Tone will put the chicken drumstick on the
Definitely.
wall.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yep. And that I'd at least enjoy eating over a $6 million banana. Fuck. Give me a piece of chicken for sure.
From Popeyes.
Yeah. And some taste.
Mad Trees is saying, podcast bros, let's discuss the pyramids in Egypt. How are they built?
They're portals, dude. Any place with any place with pyramids, that's where weird shit be happening. What I think.
Yeah. I look, man.
If you
I
had an
think there's aliens.
It's one of the
involved
greatest
with that
mysteries
shit.
of the world.
if you had
Like
an
what
opportunity-
happens when you die.
Yeah.
You know.
If you had an opportunity to go inside a pyramid and explore some of those
Tombs.
tombs and passageway in there, would you do it?
During that time?
No,
or present
I
time?
would not.
I would.
I'm hella
Hold-
claustrophobic.
Hold
like I
on,
told
you talk
before.
about like right now or like
Yes.
during that time?
Yes,
right now.
Oh, nah,
I
bro.
know.
That shit's all run down already. All the good shit's gone.
Yeah, and it's hella cramped in there, man. I've seen these,
Yes.
you know,
very.
Yeah.
excavators go in and they're like all like this, and these people don't have that. You
People
know,
were a
like
lot
they're
smaller
not.
back then too, according to
And it wasn't built for traffic. These weren't
Yeah,
made,
nah,
they
it's-
weren't made for tourists. These were people's tombs, and this
Yeah.
was their way to the heavens. This was
Yes.
meant for people to.
From
be,
there,
for
they
the
were to
masses.
astral project out of
Yeah.
the top of
Yeah.
the pyramid.
I would like to go during like times like when maybe to be an observer from like when it was being built, but only if I could take like a few guns, you know. That way, in case motherfuckers want to, try me and shit, I'd be like, listen, bro, you can go ahead and try to whip me like the rest of these little slaves over here, dog, but I'll blast your ass. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just an observer, dog. I wanted to know how the fuck you did it. And just take off, you know?
Yeah. What was that? What was that pic you just put up?
inside of a pyramid.
You wouldn't do this, Mellow?
Nah.
Fool, that shit is small, dog.
Yeah,
Look
I'm
at that,
saying,
though.
I
like,
could stand up in there
who wants to do that? You know?
and stretch.
Blaze could,
Yeah.
Keep sending me
Blaze could
pictures.
do the Rocky montage.
Yeah.
there, bro.
Serious.
Yeah, you can jog in there. You can do yoga.
Keep sending me pictures. That's all I need, and then I'll know, you know what I missed out on.
I would love to see that because that shit is so old and, like the dude said, a mystery. Like, how did you build that shit like then?
Well, I mean, the pharaohs have been raped and excavated and taken their jewels,
Oh, yeah.
all their gems.
I meant how
all
was
the
it
thing-
built? And
you know.
you said the pharaohs were raped.
No, they were raped.
Literally,
You know,
the
their
thing you
tombs have been raided. You know what I mean? And
great.
all that has
Room
been
raiders.
taken out and put on tour down on Wilshire Boulevard.
And those pyramids get melted. Oh, the pharaohs were raped. Oh,
Well,
that's
Blaze, you read.
well, I mean,
Blaze,
you can say it like that. If you come on, you're from New York.
bro.
Stop
just
it.
the timing, man. This is just perfect. This is just.
Yeah,
That shit was funny, though.
it was funny,
They
though.
do that. He was like, the pharaohs were raped. I was
No,
like,
the
I get
tombs
it.
You know, yeah.
have been
Now I
raided,
get it.
raided,
and
man.
and you kind of like said, "Oh, really? Okay,
That's how they did.
yeah." I looked right at you.
Well, I
That's
just
some
look at it like
technology.
He meant rated, damn it.
the other thing is, everybody. It seems like everybody hates black, but they want to know what the black people was doing back then, and that to me is incredible. It's like what a hypocrisy.
That's where braids come from, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where all of our DNA.
No, I
comes
said
from, it
braids.
originates.
Braids.
Yeah.
You know, there's a hieroglyphic or something out there that shows someone getting their braids.
I want to
No.
see like what the fuck's up with those people that had the the dog head, like how they had like I'm like, who the fuck who was writing the alphabet? Let me talk to this fool. Like, all right, bro, where the fuck did you think A was this pigeon with this fucking human head? Like, I'm gonna be like, what
The
about
hieroglyphs.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be like, the cat is what letter? E? I'm like, where? Who the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
where are you getting these ideas, bro?
They were words.
Yeah.
Perhaps they were looking at different animals or whatever, and they said, "Okay, this is." the
Yeah,
letter for this.
like that's why I would at least, but to be, just to be an observer, bro. But then
Yeah.
I do believe in the theory that if you were hypothetically going back in time and you were to do something like that, you can fuck everything up. Like you
Oh,
know,
man.
as fucked up as you think, you're like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this from happening. Like, fool, you're gonna fuck up everything. Like, just the timeline, because you've seen how it all plays out. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
like be able to go back and save JFK type shit.
yeah.
Oh
Like,
no! I wouldn't. You know, the one thing, if I had a chance to go back in the time in a time machine, I would just want to witness what already happened. I wouldn't say, not no what ifs, because the what ifs would be like, okay, you change one little thing, like if Kennedy, like you said,
You put a bulletproof vest on. No.
yeah, he survived, and he would still be the president. Different thing could happen
There's a
if,
couple.
if there was no, if there was no slaves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or there was no, there's a lot of things that can happen. good
What else
and
would
bad.
you check out?
Huh?
What else would you check out? Back
Well, what else would I check out?
Game 7 of the 1961 World
Oh, okay,
Oh,
Biff.
oh.
You know, here we go again.
I'd want
thought
to
it
check
was
out that fight that lasted 22 hours or
7 hours.
7 hours.
7 hours,
You know,
120 rounds. Or
Like what was
something
going
that.
on? Like what were the refreshments like?
I want to be there the night of the Immaculate Conception. I want to see where Mary really was.
Oh, you nasty.
When she came home, it was like God did it.
You nasty.
I'm a fool. I started thinking Pittsburgh Steelers, Oakland Raiders.
I mean, hey, that's not a bad place to be,
You're
bro.
nasty,
Like
man.
that's a realistic. I don't because think about
check
it. If
that
you're gonna
out.
go back in time to somewhere where, like, bro, you don't know. Like, let's just say, as much as I want to see Imperial Japan at its times, I'm like, fools had arrows and all this shit. Even if you got a gun, somebody shoots an arrow because they were craftsmen at that time.
Yeah.
It's done. You're done, bro. I could get killed in that timeline. So I gotta go somewhere like I don't know, like the Coliseum. I would want to go see that. Yeah, like I want to be like, I saw Gladiator the movie. Now let me go check it out in real life. Go back with some popcorn and a few Rugers. Just
Hey, Blades, imagine you went back and you saw the Immaculate Conception and you saw who did it, and it was like an early relative of yours.
Oh man. Doing
I don't know why that thought just in my head, just like
This is one of the earlier ones.
that. Damn. It was one of us.
Too good. That'd be great, man. Like I told you.
because even going back, even
Joseph would be like, I know it.
even going back to like dinosaur
Something
time,
didn't
you
seem
get
right.
8. You'll get 8, bro. No, you wouldn't survive, bro.
No, but if you're going back in time, you got to be like, it's got to be movies back in time. You're like a hologram. They can't hurt you. Come on.
Yeah,
Oh, like they can't
That's
hear
the
it.
type of time
Right.
travel
I'm not
doing.
trying to get into
Yeah,
action.
Me neither. just
I
wanna
ain't
be
trying to
able see
go over there and be running from like pterodactyls
Right.
and all of that. So no.
Yeah.
As a voyeur.
Like that movie with Martin Lawrence where he goes back into Renaissance all the time at the theme park.
Yeah. I ain't gonna make that. I'm not gonna make that.
Black
I'm not
Knight.
Land of the Lost type shit. Nah, fam.
That was a great movie.
What, Land of the Law?
No,
I'm not high enough to kick in on this subject right here.
Yeah, this was a great movie.
Yeah, wasn't it a good
Yeah,
movie, dude?
I
It's
liked
like
it.
he goes back in time and he's just himself, and he's like, "Oh, this is the get down." They don't believe him because they ain't never seen a black person before at the time.
Oh, is this? I've never seen this. This comedy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Martin Lawrence.
yeah, it was a good movie. I mean, it's it was good for its time. And Martin Lawrence is just classic. I saw the new Bad Boys. It was cool. I felt it could have stopped after.
In the room the night Elvis Presley died.
Dude, I was a kid.
OD'd. No, that's where I go. I want to be there. Like,
Oh, I thought you said,
see
"Where were you?" I was like,
what happened,
uh,
and then slap that last, barbiturate out of
When
it.
did he die?
1978, 79,
I would want to go see
Ish.
a concert. Like,
August 8th, I want to say.
77.
August 16th, my sister's birthday. Yes.
yeah, I would want to go see a concert. Go to Vegas. Because Vegas,
42
Vegas
years old.
during his era must have been wild, bro. That fool was running amok.
I still remember what I was doing the day that Elvis died, and it was that impactful. Yeah, I was on a 10-speed riding to Southgate Park.
Yeah.
To go get lifted, and I'll never forget it, man. When we got there, somebody told us, "Yo, man, Elvis died."
Oh,
Like what?
oh.
Oh, it was ill.
I
It was ill.
I found out because I went to my friend's house, and his little brother was named Elvis, and his mom was a huge Elvis fan, had an Elvis shrine in the house, and went over there just to hook up with the homies and everything like that, and she was in front of the shrine, bawling her eyes out.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to Elvis? I didn't know. But yeah, man, I mean, it impacted a lot of people when that happened.
I just don't understand how, like, how if that fool was like, if he had to perform, what if he was just like, I'm not gonna do it. What are you gonna do? Force me to sing? You know what I mean? Like, I saw the movie, the last one,
Yeah.
with Tom Hanks. I'm just like, why you stressing out, dog? Like, you're the star, bro. Like, like if you don't want to sing, like, they can't force you. You're just gonna owe them a lot of money. But like, why would you keep?
Well,
singing?
I think it was for him more of one of those Michael Jackson type of things where he was the first crash test dummy of being that large that you just can't go off into society and walk around and buy groceries and fucking see the birds in the park and,
Yeah.
play softball with your kids. You had to keep everything within the gates and the circumference of your own shit. After a while, maybe that might have been something that plagued this man. We would never know. We have never been that large. You know what I mean? And then, when you see what happened to Michael Jackson, you kind of see that again times 2 right there. The inability to coexist with society. I don't know. Maybe I'm
how
onto
old
something.
was Elvis when he passed?
42.
42. He didn't look like he was 42.
Looked like he was 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He looked rough. I wasn't an Elvis fan, never. Like I just.
Oh, I was a major when we
Yeah.
came from
I
Cuba.
believe it.
I'm an Elvis.
This
fan.
Elvis was
Yeah.
cracking in 1971, 72, 73 in there. I even had a guitar. Pops bought me a guitar. I sucked. I could never play the guitar, but Pops bought me a guitar.
Yeah.
And I used to try to sing Hound Dog and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no Elvis going on in my house.
How old were you when you moved there, bro?
I was 4 years old.
There was none of that.
How old was Sen then? 6 or something?
Sen was going on 6.
Right?
Yeah.
Why was there no Elvis going on in your house?
And he didn't play salsa.
Oh.
Does he play salsa? Nah.
Yeah. Your dad and him would have made a crazy record.
Interesting.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That would have been crazy.
Yeah, he didn't look too healthy.
No, good lord.
42?
Yeah, he's got like 42 chins.
Damn.
Well, he was a big fan of the peanut butter and jelly on a
With
steak
banana?
sandwich type
No,
of
it's
shit.
banana, I think, right?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Peanut butter, jelly, and bananas, and bacon, or some weird shit.
Yeah, and had them flown in.
Fuck that.
That shit is good though.
Is it? You tried it?
I tried that shit. in
Ugh.
Vegas.
What was it? Was it?
It was like a
Banana?
peanut butter with banana and like bacon, a sandwich or some
It
shit.
was, right? It's some crazy.
I like some shit like that, but like I remember trying it in Vegas, like I don't know, like one of my first few couple times going over there, one of these restaurants they had it, it's an Elvis one. That shit was good, bro.
Yo, can you go back to the Elvis pictures?
Wouldn't have it again.
I just no, like there was okay. I think it looks like Bart's in a body
Which one?
Which one?
go,
The left?
go up, man.
Why are we doing the red shirt?
Yeah, dude. What
Dustin with a quaff.
be that? I'm giving you an idea for next Halloween,
He just needs the
Dustin.
wig, bro.
Dude,
You,
Bart-
man, just put the wig on a
Yeah,
body
that's
suit.
not Elvis, I don't think.
That's an impersonator.
Well,
might
that
be
means that
Dustin.
Bart's can do it. But what I'm saying is that.
That could
And
be
I'm not
Dustin
saying,
on a
I'm not
weekend.
saying that Dustin is that big at all, but I'm just saying that if he had a little bodysuit and he put on a wig, he could be fucking Elvis.
He needed a big bodysuit.
Oh, dang.
He said little, bro.
He said, dang.
Man, with the guitar.
Man. Shit.
Sorry, Dustin. Oh, that
They're
shit
not
you
sorry.
know.
I saw him yesterday. That dude looked like Hobie.
Was he super red?
Yeah.
Bro, his red be stressing you out sometimes. When he be red, I'd be like, fuck, that shit gave me anxiety. Like, cause he's like,
He
cause
said his red be stressing me out.
yeah, bro, like, you know, cause sometimes he turns red, I'm just like, fuck, if this fool has a heart attack right now, like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Like, cause he turns like the Dixie cup red, bro, like so red where you're like, fuck, bro, like what's going on in his head, you know, type of shit. Like, what if he's like obsessing over a problem?
Oh, man. That's great. His redness worries me.
And he's like not saying anything. He's just serving us food, and like and that shit's eating him inside. Cause bro, he sometimes like if he looks like he's ready to burst sometimes when he turns red. Where he's just like, bro, like why are you so red, bro? It's like unhealthy red.
Is that a skin thing, do you think, or just like maybe the pigments of his skin?
Or is he angry? We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know,
like-
but that shit gets serious.
Nobody knows.
I worry about him. You know, it's a little too red, man. Easy.
I'm gonna start wondering what y'all say about me when I'm not here.
Just watch the show.
That motherfucking Mellow was brown as fuck yesterday, wasn't he?
Dustin's going to have this as a real tomorrow.
Mellow was
Yeah.
brown as fuck.
No. No, you're good, Mellow. You tan right. You know, no problem. You could be out there in the sun.
Oh no, man.
You
I'm
had
kinda
no
brown right
problems
now.
at all. Now Dustin, on the other hand, he needs some serious
white and red.
SPF or whatever. You know what I mean? Serious.
SPF.
All right, next in here.
right.
Have you guys been here? Ceaseless is saying, who has been to the Egypt building in Chino? Have you guys
Nah,
been
man.
there?
Chino.
It's a
What?
mall.
The
Oh, what the
Egypt.
fuck is that? Oh, that's not in Chino, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
that is okay. That's not. Oh, that's a picture. Bro, there's no beach in Chino. The
No,
other
no.
picture
What is
that don't work.
This
The
building. You've ever been there?
No,
No.
I didn't even know.
No, but I did take the Tutankhamun exhibit this year.
Tutankhamun. That's definitely not it, but it's Tutankhamun.
Whatever the fuck.
It's
I went to the museum. The shit was dope.
Yeah, I saw they had it all the street like saying from the exhibit. I remember seeing the flags, but I didn't go see it. It was dope.
Facts.
Yeah.
It was like you were sitting there, you know, amongst the pharaohs, and you were just.
He was one.
I don't know. I left out of there feeling majestic as fuck.
Yeah. But knowing you can't go inside a pyramid when you looked at those
Right,
pictures.
right, yeah.
No. No way.
No, it was all hieroglyphs on the wall.
Dope.
The entire building was one big hieroglyph.
Put a sticker
and
in
you
there.
could walk into different sarcophaguses or whatever they call that shit. Sarcophaguses.
Yeah.
Sarcophagus. Right? Yeah. And you could travel in there where Imhotep must have slept his last day before transition.
Yeah.
And all these other things. It was amazing.
That's
fucking
dope.
amazing.
Because that shit is so old. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
to be able
no.
to look at something like that. Like that's at least, what do they say, 5,000 years or something like that? Or 3,000, what do they say?
I forgot.
I have no idea. I know it's thousands.
I was really hungry.
Yeah.
I forgot.
All right. Here's what. So this is what Google shows of.
Yeah, but there's no ocean in
Hold on.
Chino.
Then you go over here.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, hold on. Then you actually go to the map. Open a maps. Blah blah blah.
Egyptian building.
This is what it pops up as.
It's just a wall with a yeah, it's on the side of a building.
Okay.
Come on.
Where the fuck is this at, bro?
Bro,
This is
that's
in Chino.
that's a deli that somebody did some carving.
What is this place? Can you eat there?
Yeah, it's called the Egyptian deli.
Is it really?
It's part of a mall in Chino.
Come get your best halal meat.
Hey, can we fucking do a high and hungry there, Ray?
Hello.
What was that?
If they really sell
was
food there, I'm
thinking
gonna
the
take it. Go to the front, dude.
There, you can go to Lucille's.
No, like go to the front of the building. That shit looks kind of tight though. It's probably like a church or some shit.
That's cool. Straight halal.
Who's probably like watch the mummy in there
Oh, that's serious things going on.
These are the
there.
only places you can go.
with Brendan Fraser.
No, imagine if that
Arby's is the
was, that was
worst.
the Arby's.
Yeah.
You
Hey, let's see the rest of the building though. They don't have the
let's walk
inside?
in. Can we go in? Like we do a virtual tour.
A virtual tour. That's a great idea.
We'll go into the next one. A little bit different is saying Elvis had 65 pounds of poop in his colon when he died.
How does he know? He dug it out or what?
Oh, come on now. Who said that?
Nobody has 65
Who
pounds.
said
in
that?
their colon, man. What the fuck you even think?
But your
kinda
body,
did
your
look
body
like he
cannot.
was-
But
yeah,
your,
not
man.
65 pounds in his asshole.
your body cannot
Maybe
harvest
in
that
its
much
neck.
shit.
You know, back then they didn't know much about olive oil and shit like that. You know,
I
But
mean,
bro, we're talking about
coconut oil that could, you know.
come on.
Right.
Elvis was regular.
So he just had a small child of shit in him. Just
fucking 65-pound child.
You guys are.
Come on.
That was like an old, by the way.
You guys are all going.
He had
to hell.
about like 68 pounds of poop inside, just to let you know. This guy.
I believe it. I believe it.
our homegirl Browsy is saying salute to all my same team in 5150s.
Hell yeah, shout out to you.
Shout out.
Peace, peace, peace.
And Medicine is saying we want to see a BREALTV golf tournament.
Let's do it. It'll be fun. You got it. Yeah, we'll play.
I mean, I'll try it.
I'm in.
Okay. Look at that. Let's do it.
I'll try
I'm
it.
all for it.
I've been out on the course one time. I mean,
should.
a
It'd be
couple of
fun.
times with Steph Tone. He actually gave me a book, like a golfing book. So
Oh,
Yeah, he was here yesterday. He said he was with it, so
Yeah.
maybe we can include you and this guy
Yes,
and
let's go.
I do that.
call it a
yeah.
foursome.
A little bit different is saying E-Zone is scared of the ocean, but more people are killed by cows a year than sharks.
By cows? Really? Wow.
Damn.
Is he talking about like meat poisoning or something?
No, probably maybe even attacks. I mean, like cows and bulls, The bulls are just a male cow.
How would they remember that about?
Yeah, and how would you know how many people die in the ocean, bro? Nobody keeping tabs on the ocean.
There's no tally out there in the ocean
Yeah.
at all.
The ocean could be claiming mad bodies, dog.
That's on the
Tell you,
daily.
Swimming in California water is fucking dangerous, bro. There's sharks everywhere.
Yeah.
Fuck California water.
You trip. I'll take
Go
my
to like
chan-
the Adriatic. There's no
Say
like,
that
over
shit.
there,
You'll never
there
see
ain't no
me in there.
sharks. It's beautiful.
I'll take my fucking chances with the cows, dog.
Word.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm with you. Fuck them sharks.
Fucking steak ain't gonna kill me, dog.
It says about 20 people a year are killed by cows.
Moo.
Wow.
What the fuck are they doing? Why are they bothering the
Alright.
cows though? That's
Well,
the
could you
thing.
see how they'd be penning them up with nowhere to go? Once you get a little bit of free room, they're taking people out before they go.
That's crazy.
Stampeding.
They shoot you.
And her boy Kayla saying, "Oh my God, I did the 1 cent Columbia House under a whole bunch of fake names.
Yeah.
Upped my music collection big time."
Fool, my dad fucking's credit was messed up. Like for like.
Oh
because that
man,
shit.
that messed up so many people's credit. You know, I mean, I know I did it a couple of times. I was doing it before I even had credit, so I was doing for the start. But those things were expensive after that penny or 5 cents you had to put up on there. Like,
Yeah, they
The
became like
reorder?
$13.99.
yo, they got
$14.99
like
each, of
mad
course.
expensive.
That was it. They got everything.
That was the ripoff.
Yep.
And that seems to be it so far. So we'll probably go into submissions.
All right, well, bada bing, do that.
What?
Submissions, 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 submissions.
Our friend Grant, all the way from Canada, is saying, "Yo, my childhood friend cooked a pig for Thanksgiving.
Hell yeah.
Saying it was
Ooh.
delicious."
Okay.
Where the pig at?
Where that?
Yeah, where that though? Where the pig at?
Is that
that's
it?
a tiny little suckling pig. Wow. That thing is literally just came out of its mother's ass and onto the plate. That is tiny, bro.
Wow.
That's not even 2 plates big. That pig literally fell out.
I
and
give them
they shot
skills.
him.
I give them skills. You know, props for the skills because
That shit
that's how they
was
used to do
delicious.
it back in the motherland,
It-
Eric.
it-
you know,
They let it grow a little bit more than that. Suckling
back
pigs, for
Puerto
sure.
Rico, Cuba, all
Yeah.
that type of shit. That's how they used to do it,
For
just
sure.
like that there.
Yep. But they were bigger ones. They were roasting them. My grandfather's pigs were like 100 pounds.
So that would be a suckling.
Yeah, exactly. Suckling pigs.
That's a straight up lechon, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that cuero and stuff like that in the lechon.
You just-
Oof.
Meat tear right off the bone.
Yes,
You're
sir.
that type of guy.
That skin.
Callie's cousin from Queens is saying, "I know it looks messy, but this chopped cheese is hella good."
That
Okay,
shit
so
looks
that plate's
good,
not
bro.
that bad. That looks good.
That shit looks good. I'll fuck that
Yeah,
up.
for sure it does. And he's not trolling with this. He just got some chips. I don't like what you did there
What's that?
at all.
The
He says in
jalapeno?
here it's lettuce, tomatoes, jalapenos, cheddar cheese with mayo and ketchup in here.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
happy
you-
about your
you
choices.
just must
but,
have-
You put
Jalapeno.
ketchup in a chopped cheese?
why not? It's a
Yeah.
hamburger.
Okay.
You can. You absolutely can.
Mustard,
Chopped
though.
cheese is a fucking cheeseburger. chopped
Nah,
up, bro.
man.
That's it.
That shit's
So, of
good.
course
Though. I'll
you
fuck
can.
with it. Mm.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you're supposed to put so much stuff on a chopped
You're not
cheese.
supposed to. This is what
Okay.
you, well, you could. People go wild, but, you know.
Possible
Calm the
sputter.
fuck down, bro.
Possible sputter.
I always know E-Zone's always talking about the chopped cheese.
I've had, but because my
good.
friend, what is it? Hood Eats. He makes them from time to time, and then like he'll come drop some off, and you know, like they're pretty good. I'm not an East Coast person, so I know that's an East Coast thing.
All right, Ray will like this. Rosa and Ricky is saying, "We had a very non-traditional Thanksgiving dinner. Our original plan was to get In-N-Out, but they were closed. We had to get Tommy's.
Ooh.
Haven't had it in years."
Mids.
Attaboy. I drove by a Tommy's yesterday. I was tempted to stop. Did not.
The last experience I had at Tommy's was not pleasant. I was trying to impress, Ashley. Like, we, just moved her back, out here. Says, you need to try Tommy's, chili burger. It was not the business. So
Came out the
Their
same
hot
way it
dogs
went
are
in.
fucking good,
Yeah.
bro. Their chili hot dogs. Yeah, their hot dogs are real
I
good.
don't know.
They're very
Nah, I'm
So-
good. There's some people have to like. There's some things that that your stomach just is not gonna process well, and you should listen to your stomach because
Yeah.
I think Tommy's Chili's is
No,
like.
it just let me know, like, back in the day, I used to always have Tommy's. Back in the day. And that was like the spot, like, after the club, late night, before you get to the crib, hit Tommy's, you know.
I'm pretty sure that Tommy's chili is made by the same company that makes the
Dog food.
The hat, no, the Hat's pastrami, and another one too. Langers, is that it?
Langers.
They make it's called RC Provisions. So RC Provisions, I think, makes the chili for Tommy's, makes the pastrami for those two I said too. Like that's who makes it all.
Perfect.
There you go. Look, see, RC Provisions. I told you, they make it for that, and they also make it, like I said, for the hat and all these famous Langers, and they make it all. And but it's exclusive to them. You can't like go there and say, "Let me get a pastrami that you make for the hat." That's their what do you call it? Proprietary concoction for that chain. So you can't get it, but they make it.
Okay, it's good to know.
So it's not shit chili, just so you know.
Smokestack Mac is asking, will you guys like to try out Dolly Parton's home-style mac and cheese?
Bring it. Nah.
No.
Maybe 40 years ago.
Mm,
I'm a fool.
what is that, like frozen?
Oh, I'd still plow it.
Nah. No, I'm good.
You would?
Yeah, probably.
You're a Dolly fan, Blaze, or what?
No, I was just asking Mel if he'd still take her out. I think she's like 80 or something like that.
And I said no.
Yeah.
Working 9 to 5.
All right, Xanadu saying Hunter Biden 10 minutes after being pardoned.
Wow.
Hilarious.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Saca la bolsita.
Mike Lakewood is saying, check out Jim Morrison's hotel room in L.A.
Like he drew all that shit. Like
That's just what he sent in.
and it's preserved that way, or like somebody was like, "This is how you would have had it, man." Like you know what I mean? There's two different things.
Let me draw myself, man. Like, you know, he had that. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's cool, but I ain't trying to stay in there. Nah, man.
Nah.
I don't know. It's like some dumb by Crayola crayons. That's what it looks like right now for me. It could be totally off.
Our boy John is saying, yo, I turned 46 on Thanksgiving. Party 123. Big
Yo.
shout out to Cali Blaze.
My man.
Saying the rosin is amazing.
Thank you, bro, and happy birthday to you, man. Hope you enjoyed it.
Smoke.
That
Yeah, man.
G-Pen.
I put in an order. It hasn't come yet.
You
Blaze.
did not, and it would have came. Don't be putting in negative reviews. He's like, I put in an order and it didn't come.
God
What the fuck are you talking
We had to give you extra 2 week shipping, Bobo.
Yeah,
remember?
fucking Bob. Yeah, I
Oh,
still
shit,
didn't
man.
get
I'm like,
mine.
come on, man.
Complaining.
Like, I've been waiting. You know, everybody's
I
got
was
their
gonna say.
shit except for me.
Not only does he lie, he complains. Too.
Man,
Puts in a
it's like, come
complaint.
on, Blaze.
Fucking sweet Jesus.
No. I hope everybody enjoys Cali Blaze products, man.
And yes,
Fine.
you know you get your packages on time, unlike Bobo, because you actually ordered them. He didn't. So that's why you get them on
Man.
time. And he's still waiting for it.
I put the order. I just add the
Yeah.
cart.
Let me know when that shows up.
Okay. You get it on your phone?
Yes, I'll see it.
Okay. All right.
And our boy Johnny's also saying, yo, 46 years young and proud dad and grandpa.
Yeah,
Shout
boy.
to you guys.
That's what I'm scared.
Peace, peace, peace.
Any day now, I could be a grandpa. He's hit that age. He's gonna be 20, so I'm like scared to death. Can't be Grandpa Blaze, man.
Ooh. You're not ready for it?
No,
How
I'm
old
not
are you,
ready
bro?
for the.
How old are you, Blaze?
Boss
I'm about
baby
to
grandpa.
turn 45.
You're 45. Yeah,
Yeah.
not yet.
No.
Wait till the 50s.
Yeah, bro. I don't be a grandpa at that age.
Nah.
Shit.
You still got a good year or two left in you.
No, 5 more. Shit.
A-Bomb is saying, finally got a hold of some Master Kush from Dr. Greenthumbs in Arizona. Gonna blaze it up with y'all during the show.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, boy. That Greenthumb.
There is
Probably some of the best shit in AZ.
there is a Dr. Greenthumbs that's going to be opening up soon in Orchid, correct?
Saturday, I believe, right?
Yep.
Or cut, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
If you want to put that up just to let people know
Yeah.
that, you know, that's going down, you know, big
I
ups
believe
to,
December 7th, right? I think.
I think so.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'll need to find that. Give me a second.
I
Damn,
think
Bolton.
it's the 7th in Orca.
And then Jimmy B is saying in here, shout to The Undertaker when he had to borrow the Godfather's pants.
That's hilarious.
Whoa.
That's funny.
Was that really his pants or is that just
I'm not
a joke?
sure,
Yeah,
I need your bottoms.
yeah, I need those pants. Shit.
I want to ask Godfather if he ever shows back up.
Yeah.
And our boy David is saying, did you guys see the last supermoon of the year?
When was it? I don't think so.
This was a
Apparently
week or two
not.
ago.
Yep.
I did, yes.
What'd you think, Bobo?
It was
Was it super?
It was super. It was super
The
big.
super moon?
It was a super moon.
Super, dude.
And Red Boy is saying, yo, guys, I broke my portable dab rig, so I had to get creative.
Yeah, that's good old Stoner Creations, man. That looks like some cracky shit right there.
It does,
Got
bro.
the Jeep in, yeah.
Very methy vibe.
Yeah, with the rubber band.
Yeah. But
Shit.
salute to you, bro.
Yeah.
He's trying, man.
Methy salute.
Stoner engineering.
Cracky.
Oh, come on. That's not too bad.
No, I mean,
No,
it's
no,
clean.
just
It's clean. It's like,
Once
you know,
see the rubber band, it's cracky, that's all.
I was going to say, at least it wasn't
Yep.
dirty as
Nope.
shit.
Nope.
and-
We don't know what the inside of that Jeep pen looks like, but according to the glass, he takes care of that, so.
Yeah,
We'll
maybe it's
assume
just like
clean.
for him. You know, he's not trying to like share that around. You know.
Yeah.
Von Dubious is saying, yo, big shout to the homie Cali Blaze for the Fire Urban Live Rosin.
My man.
Me and the
thank you so
wifey
much.
got stoned.
You're the man. Thank you, Von Dubious. Appreciate that, bro. Yes, sir. Looks good. Two good choices, too. My man. Looking good. And that Donatello's tasty as shit. That's actually like it's a pheno of the strain called Versace that won the Olympics 2 years ago.
Versace.
Yeah, Versace. That's the other pheno, so they just call it Donatello. My bro. Shout out to you and wifey, man. Glad you guys enjoyed it.
We got a bunch of art sent in by Stylist Reed.
Okay.
Check it.
Let's check
That's
this
cool.
out.
Just like flash art. It's cool.
these like tattoo stencils.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah,
it
they're
seems
cool
like.
little like, you know.
Like a flash
art.
tattoo
Yeah.
sale.
This is Crumb.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I would get that tatted.
Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, Real Monsters.
Yeah.
That fool reminds me of Tommy. 3 plates.
Paul McCartney.
McCartney.
All right.
I like that.
Hey, that's cool. I like it that it's just like, you know, simple and clean. It looks clean. I like it. Good job. Good job.
And that seems to be it so far with the submissions.
Give him a
Alright.
little star.
Yes, thank you for your submissions. Keep them coming so we can continue to show them throughout the week and beyond. And Bolton can play all of them.
Bring it.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Someone in the chat is saying to watch this movie, Bubba Hotep.
What the fuck is that? That looks terrible.
This is Derek. He's saying to watch this.
This looks really bad. That might be a good B movie,
He's
Bobo.
saying talking about Elvis, Egypt, and B movies.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Holy B movies. This might be a mecca for you. This is a good
You know,
find.
let me check that
Look
out.
at this shit storm.
Put that on.
Holy
Definitely
crap.
gonna have that on the list. Bubba Hotep.
The old lady.
Yes. This sounds amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
it does.
holy
I'm telling you,
shit.
there are some really good B movie gems out there that we have not even heard of, and they don't have to be blockbusters, but they, you know, there's something about them that's like, you know, it's funny, it's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah. No.
What is happening? Yeah, this could be great. Who knows?
Wow.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Bubba Hotep. Okay. And what's the other one? The Little Cigars.
Yes, that looks
Little
great,
Cigars.
too.
That looks good.
You got a couple. That should be, see, like, to me, Little Cigar should be comedy movie night, not B movie night. You know?
It is B movie though.
Is it though? Real
Yeah.
B movie?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. Okay. So you've seen it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I mean, there are some B movies that are comedies,
Right.
but they're still like on the B movie like tip. You know, like I wouldn't
Production and all that, yeah.
Exactly. There's just something about it.
B-ish.
Yeah. You know, did you get a chance to check out halitosis? You know,
No.
you didn't check that out?
This sounds disgusting.
Oh, Blaze, I need your opinion on that, man.
Is that the butthole mouth?
Yeah.
Oh.
Stank mouth.
Stank mouth.
Yeah, I need your opinion on
Is
that.
that?
You know,
Oof.
check it out. You know, just chilling with your girl.
Oh, this one's different. Halitosis. Oh no, the legend of Sting. Man.
Yeah, that's
There you
it.
go.
That is it.
Holy shit.
Literally.
Literally, right. He's
Yeah.
speaking poo.
Yeah. I wish it
Christ.
was like a trailer that was like.
Nasty.
Shit. All right.
He used to work here, by the way.
Yeah. Oh man, just scrolled up. I know that I have totally missed to press the like for the show. So
Don't be a scumbag and take
please do that and subscribe and do the right thing and keep us flowing. So
Bring it.
thank you for doing all of that as we are starting to wind down our time here. The Dr. Greenthumb Show. B, he
I
gets
think we
back
lost
tomorrow.
Mellow.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell he goes.
Bro, we clouded him out.
Yeah.
I think that he
Hash
was like,
sold out.
I think he said I'm good.
So it's time to take the poll down.
Yeah, I think that poll ain't going no.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to participate.
There were two hash holes going at the same time and clouds hitting him. So yeah, he's good.
Wow. Well, he's around. I'm sure that he'll be all right.
No, of course.
He's in good hands. He's in good hands. Any big plans for the rest of the week, guys?
Hell no. Ain't got shit. It's end of the year. It's stressful times. Just quarterly taxes, end of the year taxes. All just a bunch of crap.
Christmas shopping.
Christmas stuff. Yeah, I hate this time of year.
Are you gonna do more Christmas shopping online, or are you gonna
Online.
actually go?
Live
Mostly
for it.
online, but I like going to the mall too.
Oof, God no. Fucking nightmare to me. I hate that shit.
Like it just,
Yeah.
or I like
Yeah, yeah.
shopping at certain places.
Yeah, I think I'll
If
do
I
the.
go, it can't be during Christmas time. It's too anything after Thanksgiving. Not going near those malls. No way.
No, I think you got like a week right now. This coming up full week to go in and do your thing, because after that it's going to start to get real hectic.
Yeah.
Facts.
So get
her done now.
Get her done. And I definitely plan to do like online shopping. Amazon is going to be my friend.
It is. I hate to say it, but it's like we were talking about convenience. It's nothing more convenient. You can knock everything out quick, done. No lines, no nothing. Easy.
It's crazy how that's blown up
Yeah.
so much.
Convenience.
And now I've gone on Amazon and they be doing like same day delivery on some
Sure.
things. Like we'll be there in just a couple hours.
4 hours for sure, because they have their fulfillment centers everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic. Fucking Jeff Bezos.
Scumbag.
I was going to show you guys this. The grand opening of Orkut
There
is
we
going to be
go.
Saturday, December 7th, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on, and I'm assuming that B is gonna be there.
From a certain time, not from 9 to 9, but yeah. Most.
I mean, he should just do the 9 and 9. Just kick it.
Yeah, just knock out a quick.
Just
12.
Then
not
you got to
yet.
be there, Bobo.
Yeah,
Why?
because you volunteered him.
No, that's his thing. Dr. Greenthumb right there.
9
he
to
can,
9.
He can be there 9 to 9.
We'll get the new flyer out with your face right here.
Yeah. All right, I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there. Cool deal. Well, thank y'all once again for joining us at Dr. Greenthumb Show. I'm sure that B-Real, he's gonna be back tomorrow.
Oh, yep.
All right.
Sure.
So he'll be back tomorrow. He was out there in Europe rocking it with DJ Lord, and I'm sure he's gonna have a bunch of stories for you. So stay tuned for that. But thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you for having me. Mellow Man, any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out everybody at the table today, man. I had a great discussion up in here today, especially that Yacht Rock. I'm going to check that out. Shout out to everybody out there in the universe. Peace to everybody in Cuba. Peace to everybody in the Zulu Nation, 5% Nation. Peace to all the gods and the earths out there. Peace and love.
Yo, shout the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout to Ray Morning, Shot Film. Shout to the Dominator. And what's up, Blaze?
Shout out to everybody at the table, 5150s, Insane Asylum. Everybody who follows the show, follows our page, supports our brand. Thank you to everybody who has been supporting. Don't forget, BREALTV 25 is good till Friday. So much love to everybody, and I'll see you Friday.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in this morning. Thank you to my madrina Ashe, a.k.a. Tanya, for coming by this morning. And it was a very informative episode. It was a very funny one as well, too. Make sure you guys go to highhungry.shop. There's a lot of new merch on there. Sign up to the newsletter. Put up your email in there, and you get access to sales and discount codes where you can come up on different stuff. Also, make sure you guys check out my sale on Whatnot at 7 o'clock tonight. 7 o'clock, I'll be live on Whatnot. Come do some Christmas shopping on there. I got a lot of collectibles, a lot of different stuff that I am getting rid of from the resale business. So make sure you guys check it out. It's a good time to come up because you guys get hooked up as well. You know, you get a gift for you and a gift for yourself as well. So make sure you guys, check that out. And if you want to get access to the Secret Menu Store on Patreon, just join the Patreon. 2 extra episodes, Secret Menu Store, plus a whole bunch of other stuff.
All right. You can catch me on the socials at Eric Bobo on Twitter X, at Eric_Bobo on IG, and also on Discord, Bobo's Corner and Insane Asylum. Thank you guys here, everybody here at the table, and also Treehouse crew, everyone that supports the show. Our Discord mods, thank y'all very, very much. Y'all rock. Big ups to everybody, again, that checks us out. And everybody for the super chats. Y'all are fucking great. We will see y'all next time. With that, I say, buddy.